Good evening, my lovely followers and viewers. Elrium 254 is on with an update video to explain what's been going on with me the past few days. Well, after I failed the scenario Crumbly Woods the other night, I decided to take a few days off from streaming anything to do with Roller Coaster Tycoon because of the fact that I was not, as they say, in the right mindset to do so. And then I went in to look at the scenario details, and I thought that it was written the wrong way. Turns out I was going about it wrong. Because, as I said, I didn't have a mindset to do it. And that also explains why I've only streamed once since Thursday night. Now, I also have some videos I need to upload, but I might actually redo all of those videos since the quality is crap. Because I'm still learning how to use the streaming software that I'm using, OBS. It's kind of like trial by fire, so to speak. Because there's so many people that have so many different settings, and nobody can seem to agree. And I finally found the best setting for recording locally to be 5 megs. And streaming, I'm going to be streaming Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 at 3.5 megs from now on. Now, as for this week, and probably a good portion of next, I'm going to be playing a new game called Planet Coaster. I have the pre-alpha that I'm going to be grabbing tomorrow. For those of you who do not know what the pre-alpha is, it was a $75 reservation that they had, which was called the Early Bird Pass. Got to reserve a copy of the game, and you get the sneak peek when it comes out, which is tomorrow. Which means you're entitled to any and all updates between now and when the game is officially released later this year. I will be streaming that for the next, possibly, almost every night for the next week and a half. Now, from what I've seen, there's no scenario challenges so far. And again, it's a very early build, so they got a lot to work. As for Roller Coaster Tycoon, I might actually do some parks that have no scenario time limits once I start being able to do that again. But I'm probably, as I said, probably going to redo all of my previous videos. Except for the Cards Against Humanity one, which I cannot redo. Because I might as well actually put the up as is, because we read the cards anyway. You don't have to see the cards and what they say, because we read them anyway on the stream. Now, Cards Against Humanity will still happen this Saturday. Start time is to be determined by who shows up. Because last week we had a little confusion where some of the main players did not show up and we started early. Combine that with the fact that my streaming software and my internet was giving me problems last Saturday, and that is why the stream was going on and off the way it was, because I was dropping frames. But I have since fixed all that. Thank you, OBS, for telling me the wrong way of doing things, and thank you, Comcast, for being jerks and making me have to reset everything on my Wi-Fi, including your router. You got to shape up your act, really. As for the week of Cards for Humanity, or April 2nd, we are not going to have Cards of Humanity that day. I will, however, be streaming the highly publicized Super Metroid Redesign Race. They do that once a year on the weekend following April Fool's. And as usual, I still do not stream on Mondays due to wrestling. There are some Sundays where I also do not stream because of wrestling. I usually post that if I'm not going to be streaming on that particular Sunday because of a wrestling event. Because I watch the wrestling event on my computer. So therefore I cannot watch the wrestling event and stream at the same time. Anyway, that's going to be just about a wrap for this update. But please do stay tuned, as even though you may not see me stream for a couple days, that doesn't mean I disappear from the face of the earth and stop streaming altogether. It just means I need some time off sometimes.